Looking hot. Welcome back, Backbones,
G'day, everybody.
for the Saudi GP commentary brought to you by Screaming Meals.
Excited to be here.
You look well excited.
Thanks, mate. Looking at the tyre compounds here at the moment and what AWS reckon the tyre difference is going to be. So we can pretty much throw that information out the window.
But more pressing matters. Ollie Behrman's social media following.
Oh, yes. This is what we thought we'd make a game out of this.
Yep, so...
How many followers does Ollie Behrman gain over the course of the Grand Prix? Now, there was early discussion of upwards of 700.
So let's check where he's at right now, old Ollie B.
Touching 8, perhaps.
He is at 690 currently.
He was at 683 last time
you checked. We see him
Okay,
here
so
on the starting
690.
grid.
690 is a nice round place to start, as we see Ollie Behrman's going to be starting from P11.
Yep.
So 690, 69, that's easy to
Easy.
remember.
Good number. Yes, so what are your predictions, James, ahead of this Grand Prix? Where are we going to see him sitting at the end of this Grand Prix?
Ollie,
Yeah.
if the car holds up...
I'm talking follower numbers.
Oh, followers?
It's all about the gram these days, James.
765. 765.
Okay, I'm going for the big 800.
You're going for the big 8.
As we see Max Verstappen there, a great time yesterday in qualifying. Just smoked him.
Yep.
The
Yep.
usual. But, as you know, Charles Leclerc is starting from pole today because Max Verstappen does not count.
Yes, correct. Yeah, we run two separate Grand Prix here. One where Max Verstappen does and one where Max Verstappen does
Doesn't.
not
Yeah,
exist.
indeed. A lot of people in chat saying 750. 750.
7 fit. Yeah, not a bad shout.
You're going, what'd you say again?
I'm going, I forgot, 765.
765.
765, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know,
And
there's
I'm
the
going the big 800.
The big 800.
008.
Boo on a calculator.
You could also make that into a
Yeah,
different
I
number.
know what you can make. There he is.
8008
Young man from
13S.
Essex. The eyes.
The eyes, a young man. There
Youngest ever F1 Ferrari driver.
you go. And do you know what?
That's pretty cool.
Just that airtime, that's 1,000 followers right there.
Yep.
100%. As a lot of people, I guess, will be tuning into this Grand Prix to watch the usual procession of Max Verstappen in Formula
Yeah,
One.
and
winning
that's
the
going to
Grand
be
Prix.
key for the follower count here for Behrman, I think, is how quickly do people get bored and go on their phones. Because as soon as they're on their phones, Ollie Behrman, what's he all about? Look him
See,
up on Instagram.
That's number one,
Have
I
a
think.
poodle around
And then
you, know?
number two is the airtime he'll probably get due to the fact that there's not going to be that much racing up front, I
No.
don't think. So,
Ferrari might rethink. They might start doing this more often. And we talked about this in our Formula 2 stream earlier. F1 need to start doing things
to keep it interesting.
to keep the eyeballs and maintain the eyeballs because Max has done them no favours.
Definitely.
But we'll see how this goes. But I mean,
No promises.
Your guess for an F1 winner, mate?
Yeah, the Rosses come by. They come to pick you up.
Yeah, just keep it quiet.
Yeah?
Anyway, who do you reckon, mate?
Win?
For the dub?
Charles Leclerc.
Yeah.
Are we
you're
talking
going rogue?
F1 or F1.5?
F1, actual F1.
Actual F1 Max Verstappen.
Yeah.
And do you know what? I really like Screaming Mills, based on the fact that actually most of these commentators out there will be telling you, Formula One, Charles Leclerc could win
Behrman
this
on the
race.
soft and everyone else in front of him on the medium. So that's a curious move from Ferrari.
It is indeed. Could it be a cock up? Let's see.
It might be get some confidence in you, son.
Probably make a couple of moves.
Yeah.
Get a good start. It's not easy to get off the line with the
No,
the,
and it's
Formula
a
DOS.
messy old bottleneck of a T1 as well. But anyway, see how we go. We're just, if you're trying to sync up, we're currently on the aerial view of Saudi Arabia or Jeddah,
Jeddah.
as they call it.
Changing,
Nice to see.
ever changing track really, Jeddah. It's new towers sprouting up every single time we go back.
It's almost like they've just got unlimited amounts of cash. It's unbelievable.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Fastest pit stop for Ferrari last time out in Bahrain, 2.23 seconds.
It's the fastest pit stop of the 24 season as a whole. Singular Grand Prix, of course. As the last car's just got off the
Jesus.
grid. That is ages after the first car.
Seeing Guan Yu Zhou now round turn 1 and 2 on his formation lap. So Yeah, I mean, settle in, mate, get comfortable, because Grand Prix is not going to start for a while.
Yeah, no, for sure. One of the problems, actually.
It does look spectacular, you got to say.
Oh, it's magnificent.
It's amazing what blood money can pay for.
Well, to be honest, it's not just that. I think one of the key things you have to remember is certain cities do like to hold a Grand Prix at night in order to sort of window dress.
Sweep a few things under the carpet,
under the carpet from behind. But Jeddah, knowingly a city that's ever growing. And a lot of football players heading there for some reason.
Yeah, big football culture, apparently.
Yeah. As we see, an onboard of Lewis Hamilton there, really warming into his tyres. He's trying to get as much temperature as he can into them. And he should do this. So should Max Verstappen, actually, because looking at the last car on the grid, he may actually be sat on the grid.
They'll be sitting around a while.
Yeah.
A fair old while. Lando's taking his time.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
or is that Oscar?
I believe that is Oscar.
Oh, it was Oscar. Because he out-qualified Lando Norris.
He did out-qualify Lando Norris.
One apiece.
A lot of viewers in chat saying they can't wait for IndyCar. Well, what can I say?
I'm buzzing for IndyCar.
Yep, I'll be streaming that all alone. All on me ones, as you see Ollie Behrman. I think slight change of watch for the day.
Was that Dave not running the Omega today?
I don't think so.
What was he running? I didn't catch it.
Neither, but he's. It looked like a different timepiece.
Okay, we'll track that throughout the course of the stream. What is Dave Behrman wearing on his wrist?
And his facial expression.
And Gasly has a gearbox problem.
Oh, well, that's Le Pen.
Yeah, Le Pen strikes again.
Le Pen strikes again with their Alpine wagon. A lot of people saying, are we doing quali-coms on Sky? Yep. I mean, if they offer us the deal, I'll happily do.
We'd love to.
Sky.
Yeah, I think we should be. I genuinely think we should be brought on for the IndyCar.
To be honest, I think we should just be brought on as a whole. I think my vast experience of racing knowledge and your shenanigans.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
And shithousery.
Yeah, still waiting for the cars to join the grid, by the way. We'll let you know when they're looking dangerous.
It seems like Gasly's found a gear, and he is moving.
Yeah, but it keeps saying he's got an STD. It keeps popping up on his dash, so...
That doesn't sound like a gearbox problem.
Some bad blood work, perhaps. But there is the DBX joins the back of the grid, and it's going to be interesting to see how Gasly gets away off the line here. But I'll pass over to Novalak as the lights go on.
There's a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and then the 4 and finally the 5 red lights, and they're away. The backbones are away, and Max Verstappen takes a nice start, and the race is done. As we go into T1, Sergio Perez looks like he's going to take P2 away from Charles Leclerc. And there you go. You got your Red Bull 1-2 for the evening. Is that going to be so, actually? No, Charles Leclerc retains second position all the while. Nothing much going on in the background. Not too many chances. We've got Ollie Behrman off the road.
A bit of an excursion with a Haas.
Do you know what? If you're driving a Ferrari in a Formula 1 car, you may as well use all the track that you've got. And enjoy as much as you can.
He's going to be shitting himself right this very second, though, isn't he?
100%.
I think he's lining up a move here. He's close enough on that Cash App bloody situation.
Yeah,
no,
interesting.
Shapes to the inside.
Has he made the move? No, he's not managed to keep it. Bit of front wash there from the cars in front.
Yeah, but
has he made up a position? Because that looks like Yuki Tsunoda in front of him.
It's looking quite tasty, you know.
It's not bad.
Did you try and just jump in on the Scottish accent there?
Massively
so. Yeah, you kind of pussied out of it halfway through, didn't you?
Box for Gasly, so that looks like it's race over ready from the Le Pen Racing. Let's see. But looking currently, there's not been too much changes up front. The positions have remained more or less the same.
Oh,
shock.
Settle down, Ollie. It's a long race.
Yep, Gasly's got to retire the car. Nothing new with that. Ollie Behrman, quite close to the back.
He's looking racy.
Tsunoda. Is he going to go for a move into the last corner? He's quite tense on the wheel, isn't he? He's moving, hacksawing. He's
going to work those. Oh, how good!
The car's going to get the draft, though. He's going to have to slot back into position there. He's going to have to try and stay behind. So is it going to be 3 wide into T1? No, it's not. He's
holding P11 currently. He's going to get turned in on there. Yep, there you go.
But he's still got a good amount
Heavens above. This is all go. Oh, my God. My heart's in my mouth.
Proper moves here. And Ollie Behrman just really making a name for himself. The only man out there really trying to make some moves. Of course, he's on the soft tyres. Is he going to get past around
this? No, he's good. Davo's going to be sweating bullets, though.
I think at this precise point, he's trying to understand what it feels like to follow an F1 car through high-speed corners, especially knowing that the amount of downforce these cars have, it's significantly different to a Formula 2 wagon.
Yeah, I think he's learning firsthand that pretty much right now. But, that's probably why they've stuck him out there on the soft tyre, giving him a little bit more grip than the other cars around.
Yeah, but he's kept the Haas
so far
behind.
holding his own. He's holding P11.
He's kept the Haas behind, which is in itself decent to start with. He's not lost or gained, and he's the only one really on track making any sort of action.
Yep.
So,
No, I've seen,
watch Formula 2.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
mate.
You want to see some cool moves? Formula 2 is the place to go.
I mean, talk about airtime, though.
Oh, well, that number's just shot up by about 15,000 in the last 5 minutes.
Gene Haas is going to be jumping up and down. He's going to be absolutely stoked with it. It's the first time we've seen his cars on screen all fucking year.
That's true.
Oh, well, we've only had one race,
Yes,
but I mean...
we're still on lap 2, and they are running in 12th and 14th. Let's see if they can go forwards, or, the usual
Yeah,
backwards.
they usually run the Isaac Newton strategy down at Haas.
But as we see, Oscar Piastri's made a move on Fernando Alonso, it seems, because he's now in P4, settling himself down.
And Alonso's got by Tsunoda.
Yeah.
I don't know if we picked that up, but that's what's happened.
You mean Stroll?
Stroll, yeah.
Stroll was always in front of Tsunoda.
He was, wasn't he? They were all sort of tussling down into T1 last lap.
Just a bit of a moment. Let's try and have a look at Ollie Behrman and see how the start was for
I think he
him.
might have lost a couple.
No, he's not horrendous.
No, not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all, because
Only lost
I
half
think
a
he's
car length.
actually...
So he's lost 2 to date.
And then
Now
he's
he
just gone
gains
round the
2
outside.
back, and he's said, fuck that, and he's jumped over the paint a bit.
Do you know what he's done? He's watched his teammate all morning. He's got that new line through T1, but do you know what? I can't blame him. He was forced wide. There wasn't much space.
If I was Ollie Behrman, I would have been planning to hit the paint at T1. I'm just going to bail out.
Well, the thing is,
tricky.
If you're starting around the back... Oh, I think Lando's had a jump start. Funnily enough, he had actually made a joke at Fernando Alonso earlier this weekend, saying that he was going to try and jump the start in order to get in front of the Aston Martin. So it looks like his predictions have come true.
Oh dear.
And obviously, policeman Russell, straight on the case.
Such a virgin. Perez is looking pretty racy on the back of Leclerc here now, as we look at the live picture, while we're looking also at a replay of Norris's start.
As we see Max Verstappen starting to stretch his legs out in front.
Now we're watching both of them.
Yep, quite the usual, really. And I'm pretty sure in no time we'll be seeing both Red Bulls up in as... Oh, Perez goes down the inside, stops it. Does he stop it? Yes, he does. Stays on track, and he's got the move done, and it's a Red Bull 1-2. Thank you very much, and that's the end of the Grand Prix.
And hey, get a mouthful of Piastri running up in P4.
Yep, that's definitely a great spot to be in right now. He's closely followed by Alonso, put under pressure, but let's see if he can't make some time up, and Leclerc's podium could be on the horizon for old Piastri if he can keep that McLaren going.
Yeah, too right.
As Max Verstappen's now just done the fastest lap, so back to the usual.
Yep.
Per se, but a big move from Perez, gone quite far back. I mean, the DRS is super powerful on the Red Bull, and he's managed to really properly go down the inside. And you know what he hasn't done? Funnily enough, I think I just saw my tyre marks. The only tyre marks who actually turn into the corner before the corner.
Yeah.
Reminiscing, obviously, of my massive shunt in T1 back in the day, T-boning my good friend Marcus Armstrong.
Yeah.
Good
Who's
times.
going great guns over in America, by the way. Third quickest yesterday in practice. I think he was 10th this morning.
Yep, not bad. He's improving.
Yep.
A lot of improvements. I think he's made off track. He's really focused on himself. Been hard up at the gym recently.
He has been.
He's looking.
It's Behrman radio.
He's doing well. That's the team. And that is, it's definitely Carlos Sainz's engineer, which is quite interesting to hear the man speaking to Ollie Behrman. Different voice than his usual. As we see, I think Yuki Tsunoda's got some pace because he's trying to line up a move against Stroll. Behrman deep on the brakes. He's looking confident.
Well, that Ferrari is good under brakes. We saw that in the lap-by-lap comparison in Bahrain.
Yeah.
So as we
Ollie
see,
Behrman,
Dave Behrman, who has still just hard up the keys in the loo by the looks of things.
Standing right next to Carlos Sainz Senior, and tracking his son's progress.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he still looks absolutely bolted.
Yeah.
Yeah, Piastri's doing a great job.
Mate, Piastri's doing a solid job. He's keeping up with Leclerc's pace. Obviously, Leclerc dropping back on the two Red Bulls up
Alonso
front.
looks like he's got a bit of a boner, though. which is not good news for the young man from Melbourne.
He is trying to stay inside that DRS zone, but the young man from Melbourne is a little bit quicker than Fernando. Wow, what a difference a lap makes, though. 6/10 faster than Charles Leclerc on the last lap.
Heavens.
That's quite something.
Yeah.
Could it be Piastri's redemption and getting a podium after wouldn't say a difficult start last weekend, but I think it's fair to say that McLaren expected more coming into this year than where they're currently positioned.
I think they probably would have wanted to be a lot closer to Red Bull than they are.
Yeah, especially coming off the back end of last year where they were really close and competing quite a lot in the qualifyings especially.
Yeah, and they had low hopes for the Sandy races, they reckon, as well.
Yeah.
So maybe in Europe we'll see...
Well, a lot of upgrades naturally coming in towards that time of the year as soon as the F1
I feel like
teams
if
get
you're
back
no
to
good
Europe.
out the gate, the automatic response is like, well, we're saving our upgrades for Europe.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't start recording. I'm a fucking tool, ain't I? Oh, that's no good. Oh, God. That's
Technical problems here.
Yep, sorry. Technical problems running in the...
I'm going to have some of my caramello buttons while you sort that out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and we're running, so I can't fucking... Oh, wait. Let me just stop and start again. Sorry. Slight technical issue, but we've made it back, sorry.
These are fantastic.
Are they good? You living on... Nah, I'm not a Cadbury man. Yeah, sorry.
Dirty. Oh, shit, fuck.
What?
Someone's heffed it straight into the wall. It's Stroll.
Oh, Stroll's hit the wall. Oh, that could be a red flag. Big incident.
Behrman in the points.
Behrman in the points, let's not forget. But
He looks like he's all right.
he's okay. That's a big hit. That's going to be a barrier.
Odd-looking incident.
Well, that is the turn 22, I believe. He may have clipped the inside wall and not been able to stop the car because that front wing does not look like where it's supposed to be.
No, it's not on the car, Clem.
Yep. As it looks to me like it's a bit early for a pit stop. Maybe some guys out there will try and take the gamble to stay out all the way to the end on the
Whack some
hards.
hards on, yeah.
Do you like the hards as a tyre?
I'm not. If I was out there right now, I wouldn't be in the mood to whack a hard on.
No. I wouldn't mind. But safety car there coming out. And let's see who's going to box. But, quite an interesting incident there from Stroll. Weren't quite able to see it. But, yeah.
Well, I'm sure we'll get a replay.
GG's from the chat in terms of Ollie Behrman in the points. Big hit from Stroll. He looks okay, though. Oh, and Behrman's boxing. Interesting strategy from Ferrari. They're going to bolt on those hards. He's going to have a hard on until the end of the race. And
well, he's 18, so he's probably got more of a chance at maintaining the hard on until the end of the race than the others.
It's your classic incident. He's just clipped the inside wall, wasn't able to stop the car, and it's just gone straight on. And good thing for Ollie Behrman as well is that he will be safe, like obviously pitting under safety car, which probably will allow him not to... how can you say, have such an under pressure pit stop.
Correct.
As well, especially knowing that the safety car is just going to group the whole pack up. But let's see.
Imagine if you won, lol.
If Ollie Behrman wins, I'll do something.
I'll buy a Ventum stock.
Oh yeah, as everybody's boxing, very early. Interesting.
Yeah, Max
they are going for that early pit stop. Yeah, Red Bull double stacking. And is it going to work?
Oh, that's... Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Well, that's an unsafe release, and that's a slam dunk.
That's about as unsafe as it gets for Sergio Perez.
But let's not forget, he'll probably have a large enough margin.
I'll stop eating these buttons soon, I promise, but they're fantastic.
Alonso, 8 seconds in the pit lane. Terrible pit stop from Alonso. And, looks like Norris hasn't boxed, and that's going to be a tight one between Behrman, and he's made it.
Good job.
He's made it. He's
held position.
Yeah, he's held position. He's got back out in front of the Haas. Sure. So, yeah, good pit stop from Ollie Behrman.
So Zhou stayed out. Did he?
Sorry? Yeah, Joe stayed out. So has Norris, and so has Hamilton. and Hulkenberg actually. Hot Daddy Hulk.
Norris is Max is just going to be giggling.
At this point,
Yeah, behind Norris.
I don't know, because the medium is quite a quick tyre. It's just he's taken the gamble that there may be other safety cars throughout this race, and he can box under safety car and gain a bit more
If you're
track
Verstappen,
position.
you just push on the hard here, and you'll
Yeah.
stop again.
No, that's true. I don't even think he really needs to push.
No.
Quite interesting that he's obviously in front of Hamilton, his arch nemesis from the 2021 season.
Oh yeah.
As we see Lance Stroll sat down there.
Sit down. He went in hard.
He did go in very hard, and I wouldn't be surprised.
Here we go. We're going to get another replay
Yeah,
here.
he's going to clip the inside wall. Yeah, and the suspension's gone. Be quite interesting to see though if that barrier actually requires a red flag to sort of put it back together. Those tech pros noticeably quite easy to break.
Yes.
They do decelerate the car quite a lot and very well, but tend to your classic.
Suspension gone. Saw the puff of smoke.
He isn't the first one to do this
and
weekend.
douche.
Logan Sargent noticeably an FP3 on his first lap, and actually I believe it was Juan Correa yesterday in the sprint race.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have been watching.
Yeah, I've not been paying that much attention.
Well,
Oh, we're going to get a replay of this release here.
as Perez gets
Oh!
released into the that's unsafe as fuck, really.
You did nearly crash with a Red Bull,
He
Fernando.
did indeed. What's quite interesting is they just didn't wait because there was a
Yeah.
massive gap behind,
Oof.
which would have been easy for him to
I
fall
know.
back into. The only problem with that was probably the Ferrari. But in the meantime, Lando Norris leads the race
Yeah.
with his animalistic.
Animalistic helmet, allegedly.
Well, if he looks like a sort of a panther.
Jesus, that light is so bright. I'm going to have to stick the sunglasses back on here, folks. I'm sorry.
James Blanche channeling his inner poker player. Really going for that poker face,
That's much better, actually.
is it?
Mm.
Not quite used to the spotlight.
No.
As we see Andreas Stella there on the pit wall at McLaren, the engineer behind the resurgence of the papaya wagon. Started 6th, now 1st. Don't let it fool you though. He didn't pit.
I won't go hat and sunglasses. That feels rude.
Set hat and sunglasses. No, I reckon you'd rock it.
No, it's a bit much.
Have you ever thought of growing a mullet?
No.
No. I could see it suit you. To be fair,
A mullet.
a mullet with a moustache,
Well,
a moustache and a mullet.
that's where I'm out, I'm afraid.
No moustache for you.
Can't run a moustache.
Well, the thing is, you'd need to grow one first.
Yeah,
which
well,
that would be.
Well, that's what I mean. I don't have the option available to me.
Yeah. See the
Replay
Charles Leclerc
of
stop.
Leclerc stop.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what you meant to do. You meant to wait for the other cars to go past.
essentially, yeah. He was held up, and to be fair,
Is that a shocker?
he's had a shocker. And if Perez had waited up, it would have still put him out in front because he would have probably had to wait for Perez to come by. So
Okay, so safety car's going to come in this lap.
a lot of people asking for a fit check. You got the
Sure.
crepes.
They're,
You got-
they're sort of like a winter pine kind of colour, those.
I like the duck green.
Duck green. Yeah.
And you got your nice white trousers. And your
Again, I'd
classic
say they're more of
beige.
an eggshell. Yeah.
Shell, sort of.
Grey, beige, kind of, yeah. Very neutral.
And then just at your classic polo, I thought I'd dress down today. What about yourself, James? As we've got safety car in this lap.
Yeah, let's pick up my outfit later on.
Yep,
So
sounds
see
good.
Lando Norris weaving away as we're
Weaving.
hanging out the back of him here.
Hard weaves from Lando Norris.
Well, that's
Is he going to wait until the
absolutely
line?
perfect.
Quite quick, actually.
Oh, he's
for
going to
a
do a Bottas.
He's going to do a Bottas.
I
and
like
wait till
that.
the
I was
line.
saying earlier that's my favourite one.
And Max Verstappen is probably laughing in his helmet right now as they go, and oh well.
So,
I think it looks to be like Max Verstappen may try and dive bomb him into T1. No, Lando defends.
is Piastri's having a good old go around the outside of Leclerc there.
Indeed, he's trying to make some moves. Oh, Fernando Alonso.
All looked relatively straightforward for
Yeah.
Ollie Behrman in the background, for those of you interested.
No shunted. And
George Russell looked like he's getting pushed around a bit there.
Yep. Well, it's the usual, really. As we've got Zhu in the top 10. Obviously, he hasn't boxed, which is probably the only reason why that fluorescent green piece of machinery is even in the points.
It's a truly horrid livery, that.
It's it stands out.
I hate it.
It's like Frankenstein, Frankenstein in the middle of a relatively normal grid.
It's just shite.
Yeah, it's just shit.
Yeah.
As we've got, Oscar Piastri. So he has boxed. So they've split the strategy on the McLarens. Be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah.
But Hot Daddy Hulk, P8, if that's not worth a drive in a Mercedes, I don't know what is.
Yeah, exactly. He's beating
A Mercedes.
one of the Mercedes drivers.
Yeah, no, that's all I'm saying. He's Hot Daddy Hulk for Merc. As we've got...
It's got to happen.
Well, if it happens... I was the first one who put the rumour out there, so
yeah, fair enough.
I take credit for the ideas.
Have you got Toto's number?
I do. And
People
I should probably give him a call.
His phone must be ringing like nothing else right
now.
now.
At the moment.
He must just been...
He's even had a call from Clem Novak, you wouldn't believe.
Would you seize just F off? It must be what he's thinking.
No, for sure. As Lando looks to have made a bit of a gap, and those mediums do look like they're working.
Mm.
Hamilton quite close to Verstappen. Now, we know how much these two love fighting each other out on track.
A little bit of a pinch there from Ollie Behrman.
And was that a debris on track that Lando ran into? Let's see.
Not too sure, mate. Not too sure.
But yeah, Ollie Behrman there, sitting pretty in 11. He's got 3 cars in front of him that haven't boxed, which are Hulkenberg, Hamilton, and if I'm not mistaken, Zhu. So Behrman in a position to be scoring some big points.
P8. Yeah, quite right, mate. I mean...
As, Albon just being driven into the wall by the Haas there. It looks to be Kevin Magnussen, yep. The man we have voted as the probably best fighter on the grid in a sort of bar brawl between all 20 drivers. And is that the move for Ollie Behrman? Down on Daniel Ricciardo. Was that Daniel Ricciardo?
I think it's Tsunoda.
Oh my word! He sold him an absolute dummy.
Beaut.
Wow.
Yep, that was a beaut.
Mate, he left him in another postcode.
He's done Tsunoda.
He's done Tsunoda, yeah. And left him in another postcode. And he's going now for Zhu. Let's see what he can do. The young man from Chelmsford. Old Essex boy. Yeah, boy. And, Lando Norris in correct starting position. No bueno. As we see Max Verstappen, and now Lewis Hamilton coming under pressure. Looks like those hard tyres have now started finally warm up.
Yeah,
and,
both Red Bulls are on full attack here.
Yep, and it won't be long until they're back in their usual 1-2.
Yeah, can't imagine.
Perez-Alonso incident, under unsafe release, which, I think would be pretty slam dunk, but it would be stupid not to think that Sergio Perez could pull out a 5-second gap in front of Charles Leclerc by the end of this race.
Yeah, that Red Bull is looking pretty tasty.
Well, it just looks fast. Like, as you said, that first sector, it's all Adrian Newey.
Yeah. It's Adrian Newey's wet dream when that first sector was released.
Yep. So, really nothing much I think any other team can do out there. And nothing more to fear than the fact that they've also got their big-ass upgrade coming for Imola this year as well. So, another massive upgrade package for the Red Bull. So, it looks to be like they could win every race this season. And Max Verstappen could be sitting on 78 wins by the end of the year.
That'd be pretty nuts.
So it would be pretty nuts. But a lot of debris or trash on the track. Quite interesting to see that out there.
Yeah.
Not a great clean-up job.
Around.
Not a good clean-up job by F1 ahead of this race, as Max is just driving past him in this straight. I'm sorry to tell everyone that, this is race over. I don't think we need to...
here we're going to see the move here? 100%. Outside or inside?
I think he's going to go inside. Lando's got nothing to do, really. He doesn't even need to fight, and that's race over.
That was quite the speed difference.
So, Lando still leading the race at the moment.
And Perez through on Hamilton as well at the same time.
Perez now up to P2. And Behrman only a couple of tenths behind Zhu. Put us on Behrman.
Yeah, come on, son. Pull finger.
Nah, he's not made the dive. But he's got that 1 second gap to Tsunoda behind, so he's in a good position to sort of settle down.
Just get a nice clean one done.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's all he needs, really. And,
well, he got that beauty done on Yuki.
Well, statement. I think.
And Magnussen thinks he has damage.
Floor damage, nonetheless. Probably the most annoying place as we see the Tifosi 0.0. What a great...
It's a great piece of advertising from Pironi there.
Well, I think Ferrari, they just know what they're doing when it comes to advertisement. Obviously, sponsored by questionable companies in the past.
Yeah, quite.
And they know how to cover a sponsor. As we've got Oscar Piastri in P6, but theoretically in P4, sorry. 6 tenths behind the Monegasque driver in Charles Leclerc. And looking for a podium. And what a result that would be from the young man from Melbourne.
Yeah, you'd be stoked. Zach Brown would be real pleased about it.
See, I don't know, because Zach is...
do you reckon he's still Team Lando?
Oh, 100%.
I don't know, mate.
No? I don't know. I think there's definite affinity between the two of them.
Oh, there is, for sure.
As we see Ollie Behrman now heading into the main straight. He's got Zhu in front and we've got him on the side camera. Is he going to go for the move on Guan Yu Zhou? And he has made it. And Ollie Behrman now in the points again. And in front of him, a 2-second gap, which he can drive into quite nicely. Settle himself down and go for that spot on Nico Hülkenberg, who is yet to pit. And then get at it and start going after George Russell.
Yeah, Dadouche.
PR George against Ollie B.
Ollie B is pretty PR.
He is pretty PR.
He
gives me some early George Russell vibes.
Yeah, but at least he's like that out the gate, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not been a change.
Not manufactured.
Yeah, as we see Oscar Piastri, Hamilton ahead, struggling on the mediums from the start. So, definitely grouping up the pack behind. And we could see a big move coming from Leclerc and Piastri to try and dispatch the Mercedes, which is yet again slow.
Yeah.
We've got an onboard there of George Russell trying to make a move on who knows who, because all the cars look black this year. And it's a slam dunk move on Nico Hülkenberg. Nothing really going on.
No,
quite boring, to be honest. Opening few laps as we get an onboard of Behrman.
What's the follower count on Behrman?
Yeah, let's follow. That's the real statistic that we've got going for us at the moment. Behrman's just gained 4,000 followers. It's not that much.
Only 4.
Slower than I expected.
Perhaps the splash has been made.
I don't think so. I think it will actually come towards the end of the race once everybody's sort of settled down.
Sees how he gets on as well.
Yeah, exactly. And once the race is sort of settled down and sizzled out.
Yeah,
and the excitement from the fact that Max Verstappen is already 2.5 seconds in the lead.
Yeah, because the race hasn't officially got boring yet. We're not far off, but it hasn't officially got boring yet.
Now, what do you reckon, scientifically, according to your knowledge, is the usual sort of amount of time before an F1 race gets boring? Generally speaking. Unless there's obviously a safety car in there.
Can't be much more than 22 minutes.
You're going for 22?
Yeah.
I was going for 16 and a half.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, these days, especially with Max Verstappen just smoking. Max Verstappen smoke show.
I mean, you get an early safety car, that brings the average up a little bit, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean. 16 seems about right.
Especially over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been pretty much a procession out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, so Leclerc has made it past Hamilton, and now it's Piastri's turn to try and
the protests finished?
Interesting. Yes. Cool. We've got some cars moving outside the building, so
cool.
Traffic has resumed back to normal out here.
That's good news.
We're not going to say where we are. And back to normal.
Yeah, a secure compound off the coast of North Korea.
Is that where we are?
Yep.
We couldn't tell.
All right, so what's happening?
Not much. Sergio Perez got
Piastri's lining up Hamilton.
Piastri's going to go... Is he going to go for the dive? Oh, that would have been nice.
Hamilton had DRS as well, so he was a bit cooked.
5 seconds stop go. Penalty for car number 11. Sergio Perez.
Behrman's dropped Joe, so that's good for him.
He's dropped Joe and he's catching Hülkenberg quite significantly. At quite a rate of knots.
Decent
It's a
rate.
2.9 second gap between the two of them, and he's just down to 1.3 now.
Oh, yeah?
So he's got the pace on
that
him.
is handy.
So that's another position gained, and he'll be looking to capture a couple more with Hamilton's pit stop and Norris's pit stop too.
Yeah. Wonder how that neck's feeling for him round about now.
Oof, I think he's struggling. I wouldn't be surprised if he isn't.
No, yeah, I mean, it would be odd for him not to be.
To be honest, even yesterday, we mentioned it in qualifying. It was quite easy to see a bit of headrest lean
Yeah.
on Old Ollie, which is even more surprising at the fact that he was so close to those walls and his head was barely hanging on. I think that just speaks wonders of his ability.
Yeah, sorry, I was just reading Hamilton's radio saying that they're killing him in the high speed, so he's going to be talking about Ferrari there.
And I believe so.
And maybe
too,
Piastri.
Yeah. Piastri really catching up to the back of him. Extremely long straight, a lot longer than we'd expect into this last corner. And significantly shorter than the main straight, which is generally speaking quite annoying for those drivers out there, as they just lack that sort of speed to be able to make a move into turn one. But that should be pretty straightforward. Hamilton going for a defense. And Piastri trying to make the move around the outside.
Oh,
and
a
he's
little
just
bit
been
of a
forced
bump.
off.
Bit
At
of
that
a
point, he's
Kelly.
going to have to give it back. But if I was him, I'd fight it.
Behrman and DRS.
Behrman and DRS. This is really the Ollie Behrman show. We don't really give a shit what's going up front.
That's what I mean, look, Sky know it, F1 TV know. Ollie Behrman is really the only reason why 70% of the audience is tuned in today.
That's very true. Obviously, you received a little like on your comment there.
Yeah, got a
yesterday.
message like.
You got a message like.
Which I'll take. I appreciate his phone's probably blowing up
Now-
like nothing else right now.
Question: do you think that liking a story is similar to sort of a flirt?
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
See, I think it's a great way to pop up to someone.
Mm-hmm.
And just a little love there on the story.
No, it's a virtual wink is what it is.
Exactly. Quite powerful.
Yeah, you had
Yeah.
a result off the back of it.
Oh, plenty. As we see Oscar Piastri, just going straight there with the onboard camera.
All right, so we're looking at here. Okay, we're looking at
Perez, who's finally caught up to the back of Lando Norris
Yeah.
as his teammate
He's
is
hanging out.
pulled
He's actually hanging out the back of Lando Norris. He's closed his DRS early.
just to hang out the back of him.
Yeah.
But significantly quicker, roughly about 4/10 a lap now. Those mediums starting to drop off, and Lando will be praying.
This is gonna look tough for McLaren.
And Behrman doing the classic strategy of staying behind in DRS, and he's got the run. Is he going to get him past
Has
T1?
he got the straight line?
I think he does. By the time DRS opens, it's so powerful in these cars. He's just going to be flying past him. And it's going to be pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I don't know.
No.
He's pussied out of it.
Well, you gotta remember those front wings are pretty mighty expensive.
They are expensive.
I don't believe he'd be paying for it personally, but you don't want to inflict that on your team.
You're definitely still looking at the bill and looking at the driver sideways, aren't you?
Yeah. As we see Lando Norris now already been dropped by Sergio Perez. Perez 5.4 seconds behind his teammate. And I think, to be honest, if you get Hamilton and Norris to box and come back out probably in P7, P8, we're looking at the final result.
There or thereabouts. Yeah, I think you might be right.
And it is lap 18 of 50. How's chat?
Yeah, what's going on in the old group chat here? Riding on? Oh, no, nothing's going on. with
Yeah, a lot of
Piastri
people saying that you're ditching out on the stream tomorrow to go to Cornwall instead.
there. I am.
What a lack of discipline from yourself there.
Yep.
As, we've got Frankie already asleep on the side of the couch.
Yeah, he's dozing off, probably along
He's
with the
dozing
rest
off.
of
Well-
the F1 media audience. I mean, to be honest, it's probably good for F1 media that people fall asleep as quick as possible so they can't change the channel.
But he's not. Well, actually, yes, that's a very good point. Actually, that could be another way to look at how the sort of
Viewer retention.
viewer attention
Make
on
them
Formula
fall
One is
asleep
so
as quick as possible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As Oscar Piastri still trying to line up that move on Hamilton, but not quite managing to do so. A lot of people also trying to stay awake, half asleep. Chad is hungover.
Yeah, somebody with a hangover there. Yeah, Kia kaha.
Ollie has passed Nico Hulkenberg.
Oh, good
I think.
shit. We missed that.
Well, no, he's still behind here. I think we're slightly behind on the stream. So,
well, I'll pay attention to that because
Yep.
that's relevant.
or maybe he's just been passed back. Let's see. Apparently I'm looking tanned.
Well, you've just been to somewhere, haven't you?
No.
Usually. Really?
No, I haven't been anywhere for quite a while. A lot of people have been up 26 hours. Quite a result there.
That's a good effort. And if you're staying awake during this race, then fair play to you. Oh, there we go. Behrman. There we go. Oh, no.
No. Yeah, it's that move, I think, where he just sort of backed out of it.
Yeah.
Thought better of it.
Okay, we've been sold a kipper there by somebody in the chat.
Yep. A lot of people saying I should go back to TikTok because somebody's made my own filter. Interesting. Would you like to...
Let's give it a go. I mean, there's nothing else happening. Fire it up on my one.
Oh, yeah? You're going to pop that on your thing? Let me have a look on a little gander.
Jeez, I haven't been on TikTok in a while.
Same. Whoa. Notifications on that. Blowing up the blower. So let's have
How do I do the Clem filter?
I don't know. See, I don't even know how to...
I guess I go to add.
Effects, and then you search for an effect.
It's an effect, is it?
As we've got Ollie Behrman, is he going to dive?
No.
No, too far. Clement Novalak, maybe?
I'm just going to search Novalak.
No, it's not a Novalak effect. I just put Nobalak.
Yeah.
You got it?
No, I was just thinking Nobalak is a fair description.
No, we can't find the... It's literally just called Clem Novalak. Okay.
Templates? Is it a template?
I don't believe so, James. Yeah, there it is. Clem Novalak.
What is it on?
I don't know. Which Clem are you? Should we do a little test? Let's have a look. Oh shit, I need to press. There we go.
There you go. Oh, it's doing you.
It's doing me. Ah!
Oh, yeah. MP Clem.
Look quite similar, don't we? Great. Well, there you go. There's TikTok coming out for the chat. As we're looking on board of Ollie Behrman.
Anything happening?
No, not really.
Right,
Anything happened since we were
he's
on
getting
TikTok?
close through the last sector here. He's getting close. Closes up.
He's gone real wide to try and keep...
He's struggling on the exit here.
I think he's got it this time.
I think we're good.
Yeah, he's got it this time. Is he going to put the
Can't be,
move
man.
on? Yeah.
Inside, to the window, to the wall.
Easy.
Lovely.
And there you go. That's how you get it done, B-man. Oh,
Well done,
good
LB.
use of the curb there.
Yeah, I like that.
He's looking
Racy.
racy. Oh, we got a sub there. Sabine.
Oh, thanks.
Sub to
Sabine.
tier 1. 6-month streak. Half a year. Woo!
Kia kaha.
Kia kia. 194 viewers in chat. Do you know what you all are? Backbones.
Yeah, massive backbones. Hey, we appreciate your company.
Yeah, 100% on this long and torrid, horrendous day there for the Formula One.
Jeez, mate. Yeah, it's good. Long old day.
It's a long old day, isn't it?
Long old day for old JB.
Oh, beautiful ride of the curb there on the Scarlet Red Ferrari.
Yeah, I like his work.
Looks like Lando Norris now getting caught up by Charlie Leclerc. Hamilton closely followed by Piastri. Oh, we got some bits there coming in from Ollie. Ollie emptying out the wallet.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Ollie.
Cheers,
Honestly.
Ollie. Backbone.
I'm going to unrestrict you on Instagram now that your pathetic 49ers lost in the Super Bowl.
Oh, is that an ongoing discussion between
I
the
can
two
now
of you?
bear. I can now bear to see that
Uh-huh.
Ollie Pulisic.
As Max Verstappen has just absolutely destroyed the field. Yet another lap time that's probably about half a second faster than his teammate. And we got a K-Mag penalty. As we see Oscar Piastri trying to make the move around the outside of Lewis Hamilton, trying to force him into a mistake, but Hamilton, wisey old man.
Tough gig.
It's not easy to drive old Louis into a mistake.
Yeah, put pressure on Lewis Hamilton.
Try.
Easier said than done.
Well, try.
Yeah.
Just try. See what happens. Nothing. Man's ice cold in his veins.
Yeah, I reckon Nicole Scherzinger is the only one who's ever made him crack.
Who's that?
Lewis Hamilton.
Who's made him crack?
Nicole Scherzinger.
Ah, yeah. The only one who's made... Yeah. No, I got you. Took me a while there. It's been a long day.
Yeah, you don't say.
Went to bed quite late last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where?
3 o'clock. Sort of me gaff, you know.
Your place.
Yeah, my place.
Oh, yeah, home fixture, wasn't
It was. It was a home fixture indeed. As we got Ron Meadows there on the pit wall, the sporting director of Mercedes. But yeah, no. But late night for me and early morning wake up.
it? Oh, good. Well, Good to know that you were up in the morning.
Well, you know how it is. It's all about wake up early, stay in that sort of rhythm. Yeah, you know me.
Yeah, I know all about your morning rhythm.
As we've got still that sort of similar gap between the two.
The Williams are pretty close together. 1.4 between Albon and Sargent.
Indeed.
15 and 16.
Indeed.
So, do with that information what you will.
Yeah, it's not bad for Logan.
Yeah. I mean, it's shit from Williams, but...
That's the thing. But if you're looking around really on this grid,
They're losing to an
much
Alpine.
going on at this precise moment. Because Leclerc's not getting close enough to Norris.
It's dull.
Hamilton's just keeping Piastri behind easy peasy. And that's all she's got, really.
Oh, Ricardo's shaping up.
We got Trix with a tier 1 sub.
Thanks, Trix.
Backbone. Oh, we're quite close to a hype train.
Oh, good.
A scam train is coming up.
Still don't know what that means.
As we've got Daniel Ricciardo following quite closely behind the stake car. Where is Daniel Ricciardo? Oh, no, is it Daniel Ricciardo? Yeah, Daniel Ricciardo down in P18. Wonder what's happened to him. Bit of a struggle for Danny Rick. Sorry?
Yeah, he is. He's way down there. He stopped recently, perhaps? I don't know. We're almost at half race distance, mate. That's the good news.
That is the good news indeed. This race progressing quite nicely. No safety cars.
Well, there was one.
Scam train is just when 3 different people sub in quick succession.
Cool.
Oh, lovely.
That sounds positive.
Yep.
All right, Piastri's he's hanging out the back of Lewis Hamilton, so let's see what happens here.
He's been hanging out the back of him for quite a while.
He's really struggling on straight line.
Ooh, we lock up. Well, I think that's the problem with that McLaren. It is quite slow in the straights.
Hamilton was just having to moan up to the team that he was no good on the straight.
I think it was in high-speed corners where he was getting killed by Leclerc. But yeah, no, the McLaren is definitely one of those extremely slow cars.
Jeez, Magnussen fucking thread the needle on that bastard, didn't he?
K-Mag's a warrior out there. You know, a move like that is the exact reason why, in a bar fight, he'd be the one I'd pick. He overtook me off the track.
Technically, he didn't.
Magnussen still gets a penalty for it, though, because the stewards, you know how they are.
Yeah, fair enough.
Quite difficult for the FIA to sort of accurately understand what a racing incident and a 5-second penalty is these days.
Yeah.
It's quite arguable
I
sometimes.
reckon they need to bring in like a 2-second penalty.
A 2-second penalty?
Yeah.
Something not quite so severe.
Just a bit of a... you were a bit of a dick there, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, sort of a warning before the old fiver. Because you've got Max Verstappen leading the pack. Fastest lap yet again. And I think we'll probably see quite a few of those in this race. Just the usual. I think he's going for win number 57, if I'm not mistaken, or 56.
Win number a lot.
Exactly. Win number a lot. To be honest...
Oscar again, but he's not going to do it.
It's just that McLaren's just too slow in the straight.
He's got nothing in the straight line, eh?
I will tell you one thing, though. And this is just to show my dedication, I think, to the racing community and to the Screen Wheels fans out there. I believe that if I wasn't streaming this with everyone, I would have probably switched this off by now. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd have buggered it. I mean, no, I'd keep watching because I'm quite good mates with Ollie.
Oh, yeah, that's probably it. Do you know what I would do? I'd pop it on the iPad and put on some Netflix.
I'd have it going in the background.
Yeah.
I'd have it going in the background. Just have a look at the chat here, see if there's anything interesting happening there. Any opinions?
Yeah, anything chat wants discussed, because at the moment we're a bit out of ideas and there's not really anything on track that's giving us any sort of pointers. Hop on the Holly Behrman
hype train.
Grouse. We're already aboard the Holly Behrman hype train. Even Frankie, I mean, he's not even stared at the screen for the last 15 minutes, but he still knows Holly Behrman's in P9.
One of the Williams was getting a bit squirrely there.
As we got K-Mag with a close, quite... Indy Quali prediction. When is Indy Quali?
8 o'clock.
Tonight?
Yep.
Ooh.
I like Herta.
You liking a Herta pole?
Power's also always mega there in qualifying.
I'm going for a Marcus Armstrong pole.
Yeah, I think Marcus looks pretty strong.
He looks decent, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But
He looks like one of the... He
I'll
looks
tell you one
strong
thing.
out of the Ganassis, actually.
tomorrow will definitely be more interesting than this.
Yeah.
It's,
Norris's radio.
sorry?
Oh, the return of Ilott.
That's true. The return of Ilott back to the IndyCar fold. He'll be looking for some big moves as we see.
Sonoda getting his cock out with who's that? Hulkenberg.
I believe that is Hulkenberg.
No, it's Magnussen.
Oh yeah, it is Magnussen. Well, really, nothing's really changed. It looks like quite a significant separation actually
A little
this
bit
year.
of dicing down amongst the minors.
Well, I think it's quite interesting to watch that a lot of these sort of drivers and teams in the midfield have actually separated in the sense in the races. Because you're looking at those Williams, they're significantly slower than they were last year, quite a lot further away from the midfield.
Yeah.
Probably similar to the Alpines.
Behrman's hanging out in no man's land.
Exactly. He's just in that gap between the
got
front three teams.
6 seconds
4
ahead
teams.
of him, and he's got 6 seconds behind him.
Yeah. That's a great place to be in your first race.
No, you wouldn't be complaining.
I mean, looking at the sort of time differences and stuff, Hamilton will be boxing out behind him. So will Lando. So at this point...
As Charles makes a move on Norris.
At this point, if you're a Behrman, you'd fancy your chances where you are at the moment.
Yeah.
Get a couple of extra spots and finish your first F1 race in P7.
Yeah. No, good. Yeah, good stuff, mate.
Huge move by Charles Leclerc, but once
Yeah, it was a
again
nice
by the
move.
help of DRS.
Pretty textbook, eh?
Yep. India 7 p.m. UK time. I suppose
Is it? I thought it was 8.
It'll probably be right after this then, if this race doesn't last too long. Yeah, it's in an hour and 10 minutes, so
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff.
I'll be watching that from my phone.
Yeah, I'm on the train down to Chislehurst.
Chisley.
Yeah.
And yeah, but definitely be more interesting than this. I don't really know what's going on. It's pretty fucking boring, if you ask me. We should turn this into a Q&A. Any questions in chat?
Yeah, chuck us your questions through. I know we always say that and then we never answer them, but we've got quite a lot of racing still here to
We got half a race and nothing going on.
get
So.
ourselves through. All right. That's what
Are we
say.
streaming quali? Nope.
Nah.
When will Zoo pit? No clue. How is your relationship with Katie?
Who's
Oh, Katy Perry. Great. Me and Katy Perry have been... Oh, we've been going at it on dates, you know. It's been great.
You've been going at it, eh?
Hell yeah.
All right.
Tell me about your holiday plans, James.
I'm going to Cornwall. And I'm going to do nothing but work on my non-day job companies for 2 weeks.
Katy Perry makes me roar.
Thanks. All right. Cool. So we got through about 8.5 seconds of me before we had to switch back to Clem's.
Yeah, so go on then, go back to Cornwall.
Yeah, you know, it's as exciting as I said. I'm just going down there to do some work on my side hustles.
Oh, yeah, good.
Taking some time out of the main game, you know.
A lot of people
And,
asking where's
it's a nice place to do it. You know, I can go down. I can do an ocean swim every morning.
Yeah.
And just kick it into a slower gear. You know.
I can see you do an ocean swim, to be honest.
Yeah, I like an ocean swim.
Interesting, because it's quite cold out there.
It is.
And you like the cold water?
Another
great tune by Justin
isn't
Bieber.
it? It's hate to be your stereotypical finance bro douchebag, but yeah, I do really like the cold water therapy kind of
We've
stuff.
got an absolute manoeuvre there.
Yeah, this is looking
Dicey there from Alex Albon.
yeah.
Interesting. You like your cold water.
Yep, so that's what I'm doing. That's my idea of a holiday, is to go down and work on some other stuff. That's what's happening. That's the Cornwall plan. Next question.
Where's my top from?
Where is your top one?
I'm a faithful fan of Zara.
Is it a Zara?
I believe so.
I don't know. I
Have a look.
don't actually believe you. It's H&M.
Is it?
Heavens. I wouldn't have picked that.
Do you want me to tell you something? It's not about the brand, it's about how you wear it.
Yeah. Sure.
H&M, yeah. Man of the people. I've actually been known to hop on public transport as well.
Sonoda's just done a nice...
Is that a move?
No.
Oh, K-Mag's just told him.
How
Nah,
about
bro.
Magnussen?
Oh, and he's been done
he's
by
been
the Alpine
shuffled.
as well.
How good.
That's what I call. See? Who wouldn't want this guy as your bodyguard in a fight?
Yeah, I'd want. Yeah, mate. Put Hulk in that Mercedes, mate.
A lot of people saying they can't get over the fact that I was in a bus in Amsterdam. It wasn't a bus, I think. It was the
I
tram.
think it was a tram, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was one of those rolly things in the middle of the city.
The rolly things.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. You really do look like a drug dealer right now.
Thanks. Drug dealers get lots of girls.
Is that so?
In New Zealand, yeah. That was the way it always usually worked.
No, nothing really happening at the moment. Magnussen just driving Tsunoda into the wall, and Tsunoda no doubt will be inventing a new vocabulary so after an incident like that. No swearing from Yuki Tsunoda.
He said, what a dangerous driving.
It's good England.
Hey, it's better than my Japanese, brother.
It's true. As we've got DRS opener here on the Alpine, who's trying to make a move. I mean, this would be the first time this year that an Alpine car gets past, but no
he's joking
chance.
himself, yeah.
No siree, Bob. Alpine still out of the points. And Gasly didn't even make it past the first lap.
Oh, we got some Yuki fans in the comments there. Apparently Sky is slandering Yuki.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, he's been done.
He has been done.
Quite hard, too.
Yeah, you can't...
You can't be moaning about that. Oh, is he getting done again?
Nearly. Alex Albon's really nailing that T9,
Albona.
T10, T11. Albona. Another great one from you, James.
Good bastard.
After Max Verstappen.
No, I don't think I came up with Max Verstappen.
No, it was Rufus Rice.
Was it?
fellow TikToker.
I don't...
What?
I'm not a TikToker. He's not a fellow TikToker. He's a TikToker.
Oh, is he?
I'm not a TikToker.
Albon, quite calm on the radio there. Just going naughty.
Yeah.
Naughty.
Giving his mechanics a little bit of mid-race spice there.
Naughty.
Naughty.
Hot. Backbone.
Can't Snowden's just taking L's right now.
Backbone.
Can you stop being creepy with the microphone? Yeah. I'm sure you're making the listeners very uncomfortable.
Oh, they're loving it.
Oh, God.
I know, people don't like it.
Yeah, no, yeah, stop it.
ASMR, you know, there's, some people really like it, some people really hate it. Quite interesting. As, we see the Haas there, closely followed by the Le Pen Racing.
So just do a really cheap German accent there.
Haas?
Haas? What are you... Okay, you're in a... Okay, I'm disengaging from this. Lando Norris Radio.
Ooh.
At
Yep.
some point, we've just got to go with plan A,
Which
we
is
think.
boxing.
It's not very clear from McLaren.
No. But we don't know what
At
plan
some
A
point, we're going with plan A, we think.
As we've got the new Haas team principal there. I'm not going to try and pronounce his name, quite difficult.
No, you'd struggle.
But, he's replaced the famous Gunther Steiner, one of the most memorable members of Chasing the Dream. Sorry, Drive to Survive.
That one.
pretty grouse character. God, this has been a tedious race that's going
yeah,
by
I'm just thinking this is-
extremely slowly.
Fucking dull. What are you doing? Oh, okay. There's some blue cars. There's a green car. The white car leads all of those, so that's what's happening. They're following each other quite closely, which won't be good for their tyres.
Led by a blue car, though.
Is anyone interesting? Yes. Navy blue out in front. They've actually got Verstappen in his own little sort of picture-in-picture window, so you can ride on board with the mate. He's just so good.
Who,
He's
Max?
still so close to the walls and just chill. Like it's
Max. Oh,
Yeah.
Max is a joke, mate.
like look at how close he is, mate.
I don't think he's pushing, though.
No, he's not.
We've got a
But he's
sub
just that fucking
jumped
perfect.
with a prime sub. Yeah, you love to see it. James, you're sounding croaky according to chat.
No, I'm just tired.
I am as well, honestly. At this point, it's quite tedious watching this.
I might have one of those donuts.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
I'm gonna have a sip of my Dr. Pepper first. We're really healthy.
I'm going to have a sip of
Actually, I tell you what. Now the protest's over, we could probably fire up a Deliveroo.
I've eaten too much already. Got to go to the gym.
Oh, okay. Oh, excellent.
It's a
Thank you.
glazed donut. Giving Krispy Kreme some free airtime.
These are one of my favourite food groups.
There is only one food group that is part of, and that's 5. Not good for you. And he's going backwards, Yuki Tsunoda, and it looks like the RBs, they're kind of a false promise.
You just pulled the handbrake about.
And you were talking about Max Verstappen pushing on that lap. He's just gone fastest yet again and pulled another second on his teammate in one lap. So clearly playing with his food, quite bored. Decided
Handy
to put
work.
out a fast lap.
Hey,
And
16 to go though.
16 to go. Yeah, we're getting close to the end of the race, which is an achievement. This has been a very dull stream. Not really much to talk about on track.
Not much has happened.
Really, I think we should only focus on qualifying.
Nice move from Albon.
Yeah, good dive bomb. You like those lunges, don't you? What?
Why do you have to make that so weird?
I didn't make that so weird. That's a like
You
a
like those
genuine
lunges,
question.
don't you? Yeah?
Oh, what a Saudi Arabian Grand Prix this has been. I think the dullest I can remember.
Like it's sponsored by Qatar Airways.
Is it?
Yeah.
The Saudi Arabian Grand Prix is sponsored by Qatar Airways.
Yeah.
That's an interesting combination. What about that new track, though? The new renders of the Kidia track.
Yeah. It's not going to happen.
You don't think it will happen?
No.
I think they've got, well, endless amounts of
It's
cash.
true.
They can make anything happen. And it's
The
suspended...
FIA is not going to sign off on that.
What, the suspended
I'm
sort
sure
of...
the local government, which is whatever the fuck the prince wants, may have signed off on it, but the FIA is not going to sign off on that.
How about fit check according to chat there from James?
You're
You're running quite some socks there, mate.
Yeah, these are actually my sister bought these for me. Actually, they're Ted Baker, running
Oh.
a Ted Baker sock.
What is that supposed to be on there? Is that
I
a
believe
parrot?
it's some kind of fowl, but I'm not actually too sure.
Kind of looks like a dinosaur.
Some kind of like ferret or like a pheasant.
Pheasant.
What I'm thinking of.
Oh, yeah, pheasant. I
They
can
do
see
look
it
a
now.
bit pheasant-like.
Is that the socks you take out to
Oh
go on
no,
shoots?
and Oscar Piastri's off the road.
He's tried to put a move on
Oh
Hamilton.
no, it's not gone very well.
Is that sort of your shooting socks?
Sure, call them that. We're shooting now.
The jokes have even got shit.
I'm running a Ted Baker pheasant sock. I'm running some black ripped jeans that I bought on Amazon. I'm running a Guns N' Roses NASCAR t-shirt, which I'm very fond of.
Now-
And I'm then running this silk number over the top. Which,
Question.
yeah,
Why are you running a t-shirt underneath this lovely silk
warmth.
Warmth.
Yeah.
Is that
I
purely
also
the
look
reason?
incredibly pale under here. If-
But wouldn't that be a statement? See, a lot of people think tans are quite the statement. I think that a pale sort of chest.
Why are we getting a replay of the Mercedes mechanics lining up?
I think they're getting ready for Lewis Hamilton to box. And maybe
it
go
looks
to
like
the
they're
softs.
facing a firing squad.
He may be going to the softs, which is interesting,
You think,
actually.
oh, he still hasn't boxed. Him and Norris still haven't boxed.
No. They've gone 36 laps on those mediums. Basically, Pirelli have done a terribly shit job at trying to find a cliff in a Formula One car. And they've just made it...
Yeah, they've been out there the entire race, haven't they?
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck me.
on the mediums. I'm not sure
Was that
Magnussen.
Magnussen? That sounded an awful lot like Lando Norris.
Yeah.
Netflix basically taking control of the radio here. Giving us some fake...
I'll tell you what, that Drive to Survive season, the number of times I've heard, okay, push, push.
Do you know the best ones for me? Is when they're doing a heavy feature on a qualifying session and he's on his lap and they'll do like a radio thing. I'm like, you're not on the radio on your push lap. Like,
No.
How stupid do you think we are?
No, you can't be. Not once in my entire career
Yeah.
have I listened to an engineer on a push lap. They
Yeah.
leave you alone, they wait until you cross the line, and then they go, okay, good lap. This is what you need to find in each sector or whatever.
Yeah.
Fastest there,
No,
not quick there.
It's ludicrous, mate. It's ludicrous.
But no, the engineer will be telling you to go push, push in the middle of Maggots and Beckett's.
yeah. Yeah, no, that was all a bit silly.
Well, it's Drive to Survive, isn't it? Quite a disappointing season, I thought.
Bottas with a slow stop. Yeah, the start of it felt like Made in Chelsea. It was
Very
weird.
repetitive.
Yeah, it was just stupid, wasn't it?
At this point, they should be finding something else to cover.
Also bringing it out.
Oh, it looks like Piastri may have got it. Oh, well, Hamilton's just
Hamilton's
peeling
gonna-
into the box now. So,
Deprive him the satisfaction and just go into the pit lane.
well, Piastri will be finding, I think, a lot of time on his teammate and probably find it a little bit easier to overtake. But I wouldn't be surprised if Lando Norris peels into the box on the next lap, as we've got Behrman just significantly in front of Hamilton there. He's got...
Oh, has he already screamed past him, has
Yeah,
he?
he's already screened past him. And
Oh, good shit.
looks like Hamilton will have to
Do some serious work to
do
catch
some
him
serious
up.
work to catch up, yeah.
I think he might do that.
That Ferrari is quick on the straights.
Yeah, on brand new softs, though.
It is true. He is on brand new softs, but the delta's not as big as we thought. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see.
it's
He's
all
got
we can
7
do.
seconds and 10 laps to go.
All we can do. Is he going to have to fight Norris as well? That might be a factor.
Exactly. I think Norris will probably peel out the pits in 3 seconds or 4 seconds behind.
He's behind Hamilton, is he?
Ooh, and Alonso with a little tap of the inside wall there at turn 9. Not the place you want to be tapping the wall. Probably the fastest spot on the track.
Yeah.
I can tell from your answers you're really into this.
Yeah, I'm bored as shit, mate, to be perfectly honest.
As we got, Sergio Perez has now gone for fastest lap.
Look at me.
Let's see how much quicker Max Verstappen goes on the next one. As
All right.
he'll obviously be wanting to fight for every single point.
So 12 to go. Hamilton's got 8 seconds to Behrman.
Yep. And he has lost a little bit, but yeah. Got Lando in the box. Let's see what,
See where he blends out.
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, the lid's all right. It's fine. It's not my favourite. It's not my least favourite.
I used to, it's a long stop on the back there for Norris.
4.1.
4.1, let's see what happens there. As we got
Anthony Joshua does not know how to look at a camera, apparently.
And he's repping the Le Pen Racing.
Yeah, he owns a bit of it, doesn't he?
He does own a
That's a
slight
shocker.
portion.
And
It wouldn't
Norris
be
is still out in front of Hamilton.
he did have quite a big margin to Hamilton in front of him. It's just now going to be quite interesting to see the gaps in between Behrman and Hamilton and Norris.
Hot tyres really doesn't make that much of a difference in
Now-
Formula 1.
Why is Norris back out on the hards? No, he's back on the softs. It's just that the graphics not done its job.
Oh, is it saying hard?
Bit of a slow stop there. Quite interesting to call it a slow stop, a 4.1 second stop. But there you go. That's the ingenuity of Formula One, getting cars out in no time.
Yeah.
It looks like a Halloween livery.
It does.
Yeah?
It's giving very October vibes.
I think it's my least favourite.
The McLaren.
Yeah.
Well, the papaya is great.
The state car just looks so stupid. I almost don't even consider it a Formula One car.
Exactly.
Whereas, just the McLaren livery with what they have the opportunity to do with the livery and what they are producing.
And especially how good their marketing team is as well.
Yeah.
You'd expect something wabadadoosh.
Rosenquist's IndyCar
Yeah.
looks sick. Or is it Rossi's?
I think it must be
Rossi's.
Ross because I don't think Rosenfist is there anymore.
Oh, no, he's not, is he? Whoops, lol. It's Rossi's. It's like the
Is it hot?
orange and white.
Hot?
Very hot.
Oh, good on him. So you got Hamilton there.
Hamilton
trying to
making a move.
move
That
on
looked a
Lando.
little moving
And
in
this-
the braking zone.
Is exactly what Ollie Behrman wants.
Yeah.
He
that
wants
too,
a
right.
shit fight behind the scenes so that he can keep that 7th position, come away from his first F1 weekend with a solid 6 points.
Yeah, no, that'd be great guns. I mean, he's going to have to hold the other guys off as well, so this will actually be quite an interesting test. The 3 Brits going at it nonetheless as well.
The 3 Brits, yeah.
The young Brit of Lando Norris and the old guard of Lewis Hamilton coming piping up his
As we
ass.
see Mick Schumacher rocking a longer hairdo than we've seen him rock recently, and Carlos Sainz in the pit lane.
Him-
Now, you, James,
Yeah,
you've mentioned that you don't understand why he's there.
no.
If it was you personally, looking at a 24 Grand Prix year, you'd be on the flight straight home.
I'd be resting in hospital post-surgery. That's what I'd be doing.
Yeah. No, that'd probably be the smart thing
And I'd
to
probably
do.
have someone to bring me a laptop and a pair of headphones so I could tune into the team's communication and still contribute from a hospital bed where I'd continue to rest.
Well, that's what technology does bring to you. And there's no real understanding of the reason why
Yeah, I don't
he's
know why, like-
actually there.
I don't.
But, that's impressive through the high speed with him. Hamilton clearly envious of...
Hamilton does love to suck Lando off a little bit on the radio. We saw it in Austria before as well.
I don't think it's just him. I think right now he's talking about the car.
Yeah.
Lando Norris creeping back 4/10 this last lap on Ollie Behrman. And at this precise rate, he should be within DRS range maybe by the end of the race. Ollie's just really got to keep at it. Keep pushing hard.
How does Toto Wolff have so few grey hairs? I reckon he's on the Just for Men.
You reckon so?
Yeah, mate.
Well, it's true that a lot of team principals do rock quite a grey hairdo. I believe the stress is a major part of that.
Yeah,
But,
no, for sure. I mean, it's if he's not running a Just for Men, it's impressive the way he's held on to his colour.
Well, to be honest, I think he's just quite an impressive-looking character in the sense that he's probably getting quite close to his 60s now.
Nah, I don't think he'd yet be 50, no?
Oh, I
Toto?
believe so. Yeah, Toto's
You reckon?
definitely up there, mate. He's been around a long time.
What's the over-under?
I reckon he's over 50.
I don't think he's hit 50.
Yeah, let's see. I believe I'm correct,
I
but
just googled not
Titty
Toto.
Wolf. James, what is your search history telling you?
Autocorrect there. Age
52.
52. Fuck me.
He has held on
He's-
pretty well for a high-stress
Mate,
job.
he's on the Just for Men. There's no way.
I think he's on a couple of things. He's on the Just for Men, and he's probably
You
hard
reckon
up
he's
the
toxin?
Botox.
You reckon he's toxin? Yeah.
Yeah. But no.
On the old
Lando
gin and
Norris,
Botox.
4.9 seconds behind. It's gonna be a shit fight to the end. The only problem for that McLaren is really that straight line speed, which is non-existent.
Yeah, he's got none.
And if he picks up Behrman's DRS, he'll be quite. How could you say? He'll be quite safe. Quite a
Yeah.
lot of weaving on the straight
Well,
there
he's
from
been
Lando.
noted for it. We're seeing there on the screen. So yeah, no, that is a lot.
That is kind of a Verstappen sort of
That's a bit
defensive maneuver. But Toto Wolff definitely hard up the Botox as we join back on lap 41.
Big accusations here on lap 41. 9 to go. Verstappen leads by a shitload.
And surprisingly, Hamilton's with the fastest lap. And Max Verstappen now coming up on lap traffic. We'll have
Behrman's held super solid on Russell's pace.
Russell's pace he has, yes.
He's gained a little bit over the last, 15 odd laps.
Yeah,
whatever
it's
it
just
is.
it's going to be quite interesting. The fight with Norris, I think, will be the most entertaining to watch throughout the end of this race, as we're seeing battle for 7th. Striking distance in 6 laps, which would take it to 3 laps to go. And
Yeah,
make
interesting.
for an entertaining last 3 laps.
No, it will do. It will do, mate. I'm looking forward to it. What do you want to talk about until then?
No, not much to talk about until then, but only looking at those gaps and seeing whether they expand or retract. Yeah, nothing much really.
No, nothing to report. Nothing to
As we
report.
see Max Verstappen still close to those
He's been
walls.
better behaved this week and not like completely down trolling his teammate.
Well, you know how it is. Oh, as we got a Lando Norris black and white flag for weaving on the straight. How's your eyesight, mate?
Terrible.
I can tell.
I'm just looking at some of the chat.
Just chat talking about Toto Wolff's age.
Yeah.
Significantly older than a lot of people predicted as we got Behrman at this pace. Will Norris catch us or not? Interesting.
Don't ask
Behrman.
questions you might not like the answer to, Ollie.
Yes, that is probably the right idea. But Norris only gaining 4/10 on that last lap, or 3/10.
Yeah.
So it looks like Behrman, if he keeps that pace up, could try and take it to the end. As we're looking at the driver of the day and Ollie Behrman significantly in front, and yet another pit
Shows it a
stop
bit.
from Stake that's gone completely wrong.
So we've got.
Kick Sauber, it's not Stake. I forgot. It's Kick Sauber.
Is it? Sorry.
Just hard to know.
I've got no fucking idea. Sorry, that's shocking. Are all the English drivers together? No, not anymore.
No, they are.
Yes, they are. Russell, Behrman, Norris, Hamilton.
The British Quadro. How would you call it? It's a trio and then it's a
Quartet.
quartet. The British quartet from P6 to P9 of Russell, Behrman, Norris, and Hamilton.
And 5 is a.
Quintet.
There you go.
Car. I speak good England.
Yeah, it's good English from you. I'm
As we've
impressed.
got, yes, just not much really going on. Lando Norris only creeping back 4/10 on this lap as well. Behrman on the radio
Yeah,
again.
He's starting to sweat.
How far is Hamilton?
He's hit panic mode.
Do you know what those messages are to me? That's headrest. Head on the
His
headrest
neck,
kind of
his neck
message.
is absolutely screaming right now. Yeah, that's probably what's happening. I'd love to see him just get his elbows out with them though, and just no prisoners. Fucking come on.
Well, do you know what? I believe that's what will happen.
Yeah.
I actually think that Behrman will have his elbows out, and well, it's his one chance of scoring points. Why not just fucking go for glory?
Yeah,
At this point.
you're not here to make friends.
Well, he's not here to fuck spiders.
No, certainly not.
So he's here to finish P7 at the moment, and I think he'll be defending his space quite well, and trying to make the most of the situation.
No, quite right.
And, well, put it this way. I'd have a fight with Norris and Hamilton because I'm pretty sure he didn't think he'd be having that kind of fight coming into the weekend. So,
Yeah.
how about it?
I'd be a real dick about it too.
Oh, mate, 100%.
Yeah.
Now, I could see you entering the sort of F1 world and just thinking you're the big don right off the bat.
Yep.
Would that be an accurate statement?
Yeah.
You'd shit on everyone else in the media.
In the media, yeah. On the track, absolutely not.
Yeah, quite a difference between the two.
I do my talking off the track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're sort of you talk the talk, but you don't really walk the walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too right.
Too right. Good
It's
on you.
because it's easier that way.
Well, it is.
Everyone on the Instagram comments knows that. It's easier to just give it.
And
you
not
know,
take
and
it.
not actually have to prove anything.
Yeah. Well, what can I say?
5 to go.
Norris not really catching anymore, so looks like Behrman's pretty safe for the moment. Let's see what happens in the next. As you can see, the sort of speed between the two sort of degrading. Behrman is absolutely metronomical. 32.6, 32.6, 32.6, and 32.6.
Go on the boy. Go
That
on
is
the boy.
impressive.
Frankie, could you have my phone on charge? Thanks.
Frankie being the Screaming Meals PA for the day.
Yeah, just I'm on podcasts for the next couple of hours. So,
Are you?
well, yeah, I'm just going to listen to some podcasts.
Are you? Oh, yeah, of
'cause I've
course.
Got a bit of travelling to do.
Ollie Behrman
The
only on
B-man.
701.
Stop getting on the radio, son. Just keep doing what you're doing, brother.
Oh, there's just a team telling him to keep going.
Oh, fair enough. Well, shut up.
He's only on
Right.
He's only on 701,000 followers. So
Really?
looks like we're both wrong. He's been getting plenty of
I
airtime
was
though.
closer than you, but
You were
701. Ticking over the 700 barrier, though. That's quite something.
quite something, yeah. As we see, old Davo,
Dave's still happy.
and he's got a bit of a massage there from John Alcon.
He looks
the,
like he's come
chairman of
down a bit.
Ferrari. He has calmed down. Impressive.
Yeah, good stuff. Great stuff from the young man so far.
Probably quite a cool Ferrari coming back to the Behrman collection following that conversation there with John Alcon. Wouldn't be surprised if he's on the short list for a good wagon come the end of the year.
That'll be in the Eventum lobby.
Oh,
And,
no, I wouldn't go as far as saying he'd get an F1 replica, but I think that, just the slight conversations in and around the block with Sir John Alcon, he'll probably have a Daytona SP3 back in the garage pretty soon. Not for Ollie, but probably for old Davo.
Yeah, probably.
Loves a car, loves a watch. All the finest things in life. Hey?
He's a great bloke.
And the camera's just shut
I
itself.
think we've just... Oh, no, we're
Nope,
good.
it's
We're back.
Okay. I don't know
Oh,
what that
was
was.
a momentary moment of shock and horror, but
We're back.
Hamilton's all over the arse of Norris here, actually.
Is it red or not?
No, it is.
Ah, there we go. It's because I think the camera's had a bit of a shitter. As we see, Lando Norris not really catching up to the back of Behrman.
No, he's got his mirrors full of Lewis Hamilton right now. Behrman with a 43% vote of driver of the day. That's great stuff.
That is great stuff, but I wouldn't have thought of anything else really. Following
No, he deserves it. He's done a cracking job.
So I've just realised my socks are sort of not very good at cotton, aren't they?
Your socks.
Yeah.
Bless your little cotton socks.
43% for Ollie Behrman. Have everybody in chat voted for OB?
Richly deserved. I've never voted for driver of the day.
Neither.
Hands up. Yeah.
To be honest, do you know who the first F1 driver of the day was?
No.
Rio Haryanto. For the simple reason that the Indonesian fans of his realised that you could vote multiple times and ended up with over 90% of the votes.
I didn't even know he made it to F1.
Yeah. Long, not a long stint in Formula One
No.
for old Rio. Back in the, I believe it was Manor.
Yeah, sounds about right.
They should really introduce driver of the day for Formula 2.
They should actually. Maybe we should do it.
Yeah, we should do a driver of the day. Little poll. Get a little website
Yeah,
going.
we'll just hit it up on the old story with like 10 laps to go. We'll have like 4 options.
Yeah, that's a solid
We'll
way
do that.
to do it.
There you go. Something productive has come out of this race.
Yeah, actually really has. F2 driver of the day. Well, Ollie Behrman.
We could make it a cash.
Little
We
bit
could
more
make it a cash
inconsistent.
prize.
Oof, James, I wouldn't go that far.
We'll get a €5.
We've not got.
Get €5 to the Screaming Mills driver of the day every week in the paddock.
Oh, you mean giving the driver €5?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's not a bad idea,
A
actually.
cash prize. Be the biggest prize in Formula 2.
3 laps to go. 3 laps to go for Ollie Behrman as he heads back towards the second and third sector of the lap. What's it going to be from the young man from Chelmsford?
They're not that close to him yet by the looks of it. They're still 1.2 seconds off the back of him.
You see Max Verstappen's already halfway across the other lap.
Yeah, come on, Max. Hurry up and get this thing done so Behrman can finish P7.
Perez catching Max in the last few laps. I believe he's probably just backed off to try and make it seem as if the gap's not so big. But it's just really been the usual for Max Verstappen.
Just manage the headlines.
Do you think winning gets boring?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Magnussen
for
slid into third with 6% of the vote.
Interesting.
He's behind his teammate, so I'm not sure how...
Well, it's been an interesting take on that. Yeah, and Hulkenberg with a 29-second gap to Hamilton. So it's fair to say that Behrman's looking to score points. as Norris is now 2.3 seconds behind, so he's getting close.
He's further
It's
back.
going to
He
be
was
tight.
1.2 before, wasn't he?
No, that was between Hamilton and Norris.
Oh,
so
sorry.
it's going to be tight for the last couple of laps. As long as he makes no mistake, though, he should probably stay in front.
So we're looking at Max here coming onto his last lap now.
No, second last lap.
Coming onto his second last lap.
So, 2 laps to go, or 3 laps to go right now for Behrman to hold on to a 2.3 second lead.
But he's,
He's doing all right. He's doing all right, the young boy, young buck.
Yep, careful. Perez is now hitting traffic, so I think that's probably what that margin is.
Yeah, we're seeing that margin grow back up there for Verstappen.
Yeah, stretch
Do
out
you
to what
believe
it
he's
should
going to be going for a fastest lap with 2 laps to go? I could see it.
I think he's asking the team right now what's the fastest lap, and they're saying, not sure.
Well, he's actually gained 4.5 tenths on Perez in the first 6 corners, so let's see what he can get out of this lap. But he's significantly in front of the rest of the pack. And
I reckon he'll just be going, if you don't tell me what the fastest lap time is, I'm just going to do the quickest one I possibly fucking can. So just tell me.
I'd go as far as saying maybe if you don't tell me, I'm off to Mercedes.
Yeah. Maybe a bit of an overreaction on a fastest lap.
Well, Max Verstappen, he doesn't like to speak bullshit.
No, true. 2.4 the gap to Behrman and Norris.
So he is extending the gap now as we see Daniel Ricciardo. Oh!
He's fucked it.
He's just ran out of talent. Has he managed to spin it back round without getting into anti-stop?
Yeah. He hasn't hit the barrier.
Well, he knows how to do donuts per se, but he's had a fair few practice over the last couple of years, doing a lot of show runs and that's about it really. Max Verstappen taking a good 8 tenths on his teammate there on the final lap, but he hasn't beaten the lap time. So
we're now on the final lap.
So second last lap for those guys. Lando looks...
Norris is 2.355 off the back of Behrman. I think he's going to do it.
He's going to score points. This is...
Score good points.
Good points, yeah. Oh, that was a bit of a 50-50 grind there for Norris.
Bit loosey-goosey from both of them, actually.
Yeah. Backbones.
Up the B-man. Card, son.
He's entering his last lap of his Formula One Grand Prix.
Career.
Maybe career, let's see. Let's hope not. But we know that Formula One isn't as straightforward as we like to think it is. Entering into that last corner. Into the first corner, sorry. Sorry, my eyes deceive me. And, it's going to be pretty darn impressive. From...
I'm stoked for him, mate.
So am I. He deserves every bit of it.
He's done a great job.
Apart from the fact that this has been a shitter of a Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Let's face it.
But I cannot say he's really held on the back of Russell. He's actually gained on him.
Yep, he's gained a second in that.
His pace has been so good, on that hard tyre.
Well, he is 12 seconds, 20 seconds behind his teammate roughly.
But he was kind of, by the time he'd cleared the Haas, he was kind of that margin off anyway.
Let's see. But as we see Max Verstappen...
Verstappen wins.
And quite interesting to see the lack of number of people on the pit wall there, becoming so consistent that they can't even be bothered to go to the pit wall to celebrate a win.
It was another 1-2 as well, though.
Well, it's just the usual, really. Nothing has really changed.
Leclerc's got probably another 5 seconds. Oh, here he goes.
Here comes
Fastest lap for Charles Leclerc.
Lap.
Good on you, boy.
Interesting. Good man on the last lap. Proper lap. And as we see Ollie coming across the line, getting all the airtime as he's crossing the line as if he's won the race.
Don't spin it.
He's come
pretty close. Hustling
that car.
Use your
all
mirrors,
the way
mate.
to
You've
the
got
line.
Marge. Go on, the
And
boy.
he's point scorer.
How good.
Wow.
Oh, very good. Disco Dave's going to be up it tonight.
Oh, he's going to be up it, yeah. I reckon he's going to be... Oh, it's actually Saudi, so he probably won't be able to party so
He'll
hard,
just
but
PJ it to Dubai, mate.
Wouldn't be surprised if he did, yeah. I reckon he's got it on standby, the G6000.
I reckon the engine's hissing right now.
Hey, G5, whisper quiet.
G5, whisper quiet, man.
Oh, well, this has
There you
been
go.
the...
Well, there's another Grand Prix, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it more than we did.
Yep. It's been great to see so many chat and viewers Oh, fucking hell, the wheels have really fallen off. I'm not even making any sense. But
No.
you backbones,
Good
thanks
shit.
for tuning in all of today. It's been another weekend. You'll have more of my shenanigans tomorrow. Frankie will hopefully be joining me.
I'm on holiday.
Chat some rubbish. But James is on holiday. And what can I say? It's been a pleasure seeing you all. Tune in tomorrow. Make sure to let your friends know that we'll
your
be doing
mates.
the indie. Tell your mates. Give us a follow on the gram. Give us a follow on the...
That's it. We only have Instagram. Oh, TikTok. We've got TikTok.
YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Subscribe on YouTube.
Subscribe. Cheers.